The AEIOU Foundation was established as a result of our experience as a family raising our boy with autism. The program makes a profound and long-lasting impact on the lives of these children, their families and the community. More than 70% of young children completing the 2-year program successfully transition into mainstream school. Early intervention for a child with autism should be a right, not a privilege. The window of opportunity to change these children's lives is short, between the ages of 2.5 and 6, and too many Australian children are missing out. Their parents are mortgaging their futures, uprooting their lives in order to access the AEIOU program to give their children the key opportunity that they deserve.
It's pretty full on as a parent when you realise that something's not quite right with your child, and at first, my first response was to read everything I could. And everything I was reading was saying early intervention, that's the key.
We looked at different options for Max in Melbourne, because we're originally from Melbourne, and there wasn't really anything there. So AEIOU just kept on popping up. Every link I would do on the internet, it kept on popping up, and it was a purpose-built program for kids just like Max.
With early intervention here at AEIOU, the children can start when they're 2.5 and they can exit when they're 6. Basically, it's just a time that we can really work with the children, get their communication up and running, teach them social skills, teach them how to interact with others, but also critical skills for school readiness and to be able to allow them to function in a school environment.
Sonny's non-verbal, but they are giving him that means to communicate. So the PECS has been, just him being able to show me that he wants a glass of water, it's just huge. Takes a lot of the frustration out of his life is that he can tell us stuff.
The routine and structure that we can provide, I think we have a really good balance between that work and fun kind of thing for the kids. We get to their level and we can communicate and we can play and we can have fun with them. And that's where you get the most results.
His behaviour has got much better. Our days were just spent with Max headbutting or running into walls, and now Max has stopped that. He is able to self-regulate himself.
You work so hard from the start and you just think you're going to go nowhere, and then one day the child comes in and it's like all that hard work has just come into play.
My son is awesome. He's a beautiful kid and he's hilarious, and they get that. He's not some troublesome child. He's someone, they all appreciate him.
It's just rewarding to see a child, come in, sit down, listen, participate with songs, say hello is a big one.
It's such a vital service. I just think, at the moment I've made the best decision possible for my son. He's going to get the best therapy, but it should be available for all children. Every child with autism should get that chance.
I'm the chair of the Queensland Organising Committee for Chain Reaction Foundation, and for the last 2 years we've been very pleased to help AEIOU. Our foundation supports a lot of children's charities, but this one is particularly important because of the advantage that it gives to young kids to get back into mainstream schooling. We knew that they had a big dream for the Gold Coast, a real need for the kids down here, and some substantial capital raising was required. We've actually seen it go from planning to the start of construction through to the end result. Seeing the sort of happiness and the joy on the faces of the parents who really struggle day to day sometimes with dealing with their child or children, this gives them great relief.
They've not just made differences for Sonny, it's for our whole family, and our relationships.
The staff has been phenomenal, and the support they've given just us as a family, as well as Max, on a day-to-day basis.
It is so critical for kids to have intervention. I see it every day and I see how it benefits the children. I think it's needed. We need more support.
With your support, together, we can change the lives of Australian children with autism for generations to come.